Hi, this is your instructor, Mrs. Pamela Olszewski. Welcome to Art Appreciation Online. I've created a video to help you see how the course will be structured this semester. As you can see, I'm already in my dashboard in my classes. I wanted to talk briefly a little bit about Canvas before I started to talk about the class for students who may not have used Canvas before. In Canvas, you'll see after you log in a menu all the way on the left with menu buttons that are constant no matter what class you're in. You can see I have an account button where my logout is. It'll let me save files to this website, create an e-portfolio, see notifications, do some settings, and also will let me access my profile. With my profile, I can put information in just by editing it, and I can also edit the picture simply by rolling over whatever is here at the time, clicking the pencil, and then I can upload a picture. I can take a picture using my own computer, I can get one from the internet, or I can drag a picture right in here. I'd really appreciate it if everybody put their picture in their profile so that it looks more like a class to all of us. I'll go back to my dashboard, and then you can see the different classes that I'm teaching this semester. There are different views in dashboard simply by clicking the icon up here or by dragging the button over. And you can see other things like a to-do list where I have a lot of things to do, and upcoming things that will be coming up on my calendar. And you can see I can view my calendar here as well. There's also a button to see all my courses in a different view, a calendar, and once school starts, the calendar will start showing up with, I could click on this and see just my calendar for this view, just my calendar for this class, just my calendar for this. And you also have an inbox that will let you send and receive messages. There's also a help button at the very bottom of the menu, which I really encourage everyone to take a look at and to go to the student Canvas orientation. Even if you've used Canvas before, it changes a little bit from semester to semester. Okay, let's take a look at our course. If we go back into dashboard, I'm going to click on the Fall Art Appreciation button. And you can see what the course looks like, and this is the home page. Now I'm going to switch over to the student view so that my page looks the way yours will always look. So give me a second here. You don't have the ability to switch around like I do. And sometimes you're going to see a pink border around the screen, and that's just an alert to me that I'm in the student view. Okay, so now we have another set of links and a menu here that's course specific. You can see that I can go to the syllabus, and we're going to look at the syllabus in a couple of different ways. So if I go to the syllabus link, there's a download syllabus, and there's also a download course schedule. And you can see the assignments that are up, and not all of them are for you at this time. The weights of different activities, and the calendar. And I'm going to show you the syllabus in a different view in a few minutes, but I do want to show you the course schedule. And the course schedule I've already downloaded here, and I've created a PDF document that shows you the entire semester. So it's 3 pages long. And it's organized using a grid. All the rows are the weeks, and all the columns are the different activities. So for instance, the first week we will do the intro section of the book, and the sections are divided up using the same organization method that the book uses. We'll look at these topics. I want you to read the course syllabus, and I also want you to read the introduction section of the textbook. You'll have to watch videos in this class. So the video Introduction to Art Appreciation you're watching right now. So yay, you've gotten something done already. And I also want you to watch the gallery visit assignment video. There's going to be an assignment to register for the Gateway Digital Resource website, which I'll show you in a few minutes, and also to read the gallery visit assignment. It's not due till near the end of the semester, but you should read it as soon as possible to make sure that's something you can do. Otherwise, you may not want to stay in the class. There's also a practice discussion and a practice test. You should do both of the practices, even though they don't count towards your final semester grade, but they will introduce you to the tools in Canvas and how I run a discussion and a test. The practice discussion is pretty interesting because it's based around a video concerning the theft of the famous painting, the Mona Lisa. You'll be able to view the brief video and then discuss it with your classmates and with me. The test doesn't have a study guide like the other test does, but it will introduce you to the ways that I run a test in Canvas. It also will require you to install a lockdown browser if you have not put that on your computer as of yet, and use it to take a test. So it's really good practice for whenever the real thing comes around. This might change from time to time, but if it does, I'll update it and then I'll send you an announcement telling you what was updated. I'm going to go back to my classes and then we'll take a look at the announcements link. The announcements link is one of the things that you should check every time you come into the website. And you can see I already have an announcement up. And it's about reading the welcome letter. If you weren't on the roster when I sent this welcome letter out about mid-August, then you should make sure you read the announcement and the welcome letter. I'll probably put a link to this video in here as well. You can also see that I have a modules link right underneath announcements. I'll come back to that in a few minutes. Now back to home, which is probably where you'll access most of the activities in the class. Home has a banner and it has buttons. Of course, about this course is obviously about this course, but the other buttons again use the terminology and the organization of the books to promote the rest of the course. So we'll go to About This Course first. And About This Course is a wiki page. And wiki pages will have links in them to other wiki pages. And I'm going to show you that in just a second, but you can see how these will look. And we'll take a look at these things. The course syllabus, now I can show you the full page of the course syllabus, but you can always download a PDF of it. You can download it from here, and you can also download it, like I showed you earlier, using the syllabus link. It's a typical course syllabus. It has contact information for me and a course description. And I'm not going to read all of this. This is really your responsibility to read, but you really should entirely read this syllabus, because there are some important notes about things you have to do, and one of them is to come on campus at least once. And if you can't do that, you can keep reading the syllabus and it'll tell you what you can do about that. It also has information about your book, which I'll talk about again in a minute, how the course will be weighted, and other things like late policy, what I should expect you should be able to do before you take this class, what you should expect from me. And at the very end, it tells you that if you stay in the class, that you are agreeing to follow the policies of the syllabus. So make sure you read it. I don't want to read it because it'll make this video incredibly long. So make sure that you do this. Alrighty, so we'll go back a step. I've shown you the schedule already. It's the same one I showed you using the syllabus link. There's a blurb about me, and by the way, my name is pronounced Olszewski. I also answer to Miss O. And the link will take you to my SU website. Here's the textbook, and I do want to show you this. The textbook is a Gateways to Art, Understanding the Visual Arts, 2nd edition. Make sure you purchase the 2nd edition. You need to buy, rent, or borrow this textbook. It is integrated into this course and everything comes out of it. So it's not a course that you can skate by and not purchase or get the textbook. You can buy it from the publisher here, you can buy it from SU Bookstore, you can buy it online, you can rent it, and you can also get an ebook, which is significantly less expensive than purchasing the book itself. But this is the book. and the ISBN and all the information about the book is also in the syllabus. So this is important to get. The ebook link is right here. You can find it through the last page I showed you, but I kind of cut to the chase here to show you the ebook quicker using a link. And you can see it looks the same, like the same page, but there's the ebook. So if you like using the ebooks, that's a good alternative to buying the book. The book, no matter how you buy it, get it, read it, there's also a companion website, and we're going to be using the companion website quite a bit in class. And you'll have to sign in and use a register code. The code comes with the book. It's in the very front of the book. But if you have a book that doesn't have a code for one reason or another, just let me know and I'll get you a code. But do that immediately. If you get the ebook, you can access it from here. I'm not going to use Inquisitive. It's new, and I don't think I'll use it this semester, but you can certainly take a look at it. We are going to watch videos from these two sources, and most definitely we'll use StudySpace. StudySpace has flashcards, image flashcards, a glossary, interactive activities, practice tests, all of those things to help you succeed in this class. You don't by the way, you don't purchase this separate. It comes with the book, so don't worry about purchasing that separately. Back to the home page and show you the introduction. The introduction starts the book off, and it's the first week of classes, so it'll be a 1-week section. There's the reading assignment, a video assignment, again a link to the Art Digital Resource website, the practice discussion, and do pay attention to links within these wiki pages, because here's a link to how a video for Canvas discussion. This is produced by Canvas themselves. Here's my policy handout for discussions. Same thing for tests. Canvas's video for taking a test. They call them quizzes, I call them tests. My policies for taking tests, a link to Lockdown Browser, and also a link to the help desk if you need it to install Lockdown Browser on your computer. So for instance, when you get into week 1, you'll just come in, you can see the reading assignment. It syncs with what's on the course schedule that I showed you earlier. And I can't show this to you at this time because the course hasn't started, and I can't post something before the course starts, but it'll be right here when you're ready to start the course. The very first day of class, it'll be viewable. Actually, it may be viewable a week before. I think it will be. And then there will be the video assignment will be there too. So everything will be very link driven, and I hope that it'll be straightforward and easy for you to follow. If you ever have a question, send me a message in the inbox, or send me an email, or call me, or come by my office and ask me for some help. The fundamentals section, the part 1 of the textbook, looks just like the introduction does, but the thing that you should pay attention to is that this is a longer part than the introduction, so it'll be week 2, week 3, and then below it will be week 4. And it'll have the same things. It'll start off with a test study guide for the first part of fundamentals. Make sure you look at the test study guides. There will be your reading and video assignment. It has some StudySpace exercises to do, and then week 3 will go on, and they'll all also show up on your calendar as well. So the rest of the buttons will act accordingly, and you can always access assignments, discussions, quizzes using these buttons as well. You can see I had a summer class, but these are other ways that you can access these things. And I did want to show you the modules area too. The modules area is in sync with the buttons. So about this course, there's the syllabus and the schedule. The introduction section, well, these are all of the same things that were on the introduction wiki page. These are the links that I use. So if you prefer, you can use the modules way of getting in to look at different things, to access tests, websites, assignments, or you can use the button way. I found that more people would prefer to see the whole wiki page and with some directions on them. Finally, you can chat at any time by just clicking on the chat button, and then a list of the people who are online at that time should be over on the right hand side. You can invite people to chat with you. If you see me, chat with me at least once a semester. If I see you, I'll probably try to chat with you. And then you'll also be able to see your grades. And this test student hasn't done anything yet, but you can see how the grades will be set up. All right, I think that's a pretty good start. Again, if you have any questions, please contact me about anything. Let's get all the questions started the first week of school, and then you'll feel more comfortable the rest of the semester. This is your instructor, Mrs. Olszewski, saying goodbye.